Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm about to do a rant video based on the pink sauce that's been trending on TikTok. Honestly, I don't know whether you guys should trust or count on eating the sauce, but let me show you the ingredients, what they mix with it. So apparently the ingredients that they use to make the pink sauce, I don't know if this is true or not. Obviously they include water, sunflower seed oil, raw honey, distilled vinegar, garlic, pitaya or dragon fruit, pink Himalayan sea salt, dried spices, lemon juice, milk, and citric acid. And my thoughts about it, honestly, it looks like Pepto-Bismol. And from the videos that I've been looking at, they've been using it with fried foods like French fries. They've been using it on their tacos, fried chicken. So I'm not even sure what the sauce is meant for. Like, is it meant for all kinds of foods? Because it looks like it's meant for candy, honestly, or like ice cream. It doesn't look, honestly, this is not something I would try with my meat because it just feels weird eating meat with pink sauce. And just so you guys know, it's not only women that are trying it, there are also men that are doing this. They're also eating their food with pink sauce. But I don't know if it's worth the taste buds. It just feels really weird in my opinion because not that I don't have an issue with the color pink. I don't think it just feels weird, honestly, eating it with certain foods when I feel like it's best for like dessert. But honestly, I feel like you shouldn't be putting in any of your meals because there are people who are actually getting addicted. And if you look in the ingredients, like it looks like it has way too much sugar. It just seems it's full of chemicals. Like although considering how gooey it is, it may look good to them, but it just feels strange to me. Like people are willing to risk their health just to try some pink sauce, and I'm all for trying something new and trying to get an experience like my own like experience something different in life. But there are times whether is it really worth it or not. If I were to try the pink sauce, honestly, I would wait for results. I want to hear based on other people's experience so I can get the lowdown and what's going on so that I don't put my life in jeopardy so I can hear from their experience whether I'd be willing to try out this pink sauce. And if you look at the pre-sale price, 20 USD in Canadian would be the cost a lot more. Like how much is it gonna cost afterwards if it wasn't for pre-sale? It'll definitely drop. But I think the only reason why it's so pricey is the fact so the hype because of how much people want it and they want to try it. But honestly, this is not something that I'd want in my stomach personally because I honestly, even though I haven't tasted it before, like I just don't want to try something that just doesn't look like my kind of flavor. If you know what I mean. This trend was only made so that other people can be able to taste their work, so they can be able to taste their own product and make a profit out of it. That's all there is to it. But it shouldn't like this is something new. Although I understand it's something new, but it's because this is the first time I ever heard of pink sauce, honestly. And I feel like eventually it was gonna come down to this, but I didn't think like so many people would be into it. Maybe because I feel like when people see something new, they get curious and they're willing to try it out so that and share their experience. And a lot of people are saying it tastes good, that it's worth it. Because for anything, these could simply just be actors that are in it for the commercial, if you get what I mean. Because it looks like the people that were in the videos were doing it for a commercial, and they're trying to convince people to spend their money so that they can be able to share the profits. If you guys get what I mean. Because if you decide to advertise a certain product and you're involved with other people, there are people that want a share of the money. They want to be able to split the invest. They want to be able to split the money made. They want to be able to split the salary. They want to be able to split sales so that if they contribute, they feel like it is definitely worth talking about it, and whether even it means spreading false propaganda. But honestly, like I think I honestly when I heard about the pink sauce, I didn't even think it even existed. I thought it was just a gimmick that people were coming up with. Like, you know what I mean? Like a gimmick. People were trying to come up like brainstorm all these ideas. What would work? What if it were to exist in the future? And then they give like some kind of like not a prediction, but like they share their point of view of how it might come across if it were to exist. And if somebody were to create and invent something so unique that no one has ever tried before, and then all of a sudden something like this spirals and goes viral on the internet. But like I said, I would not even take the chance of even trying pink sauce because how unhealthy junk food is right now. Imagine how unhealthy the food would be with this sauce mixed. Because I looked at it, it has way too many ingredients, meaning that it can definitely cause a lot of risk for your health. It doesn't compare to ketchup. It does not compare to mustard. Possibly might compare to mayo because it includes egg. It includes like milk, like dairy and stuff. So, and it provides a lot of fat. It's like eating butter. If you think about it, eating mayo is like basically eating butter, lots of butter. And that's why you make sure not to put too much mayo, just like you don't put too much butter in your toast bread. But again, honestly, whether it ends or not, like as long as I'm not part of the community, I should not worry. But I personally, for you guys who are some of my supporters, I definitely don't recommend this because I want to hear the final result. I want to actually hear the aftermath as to what happens when you actually eat anything involving pink sauce. Just so you don't get your hopes up. I'm not trying to be negative, but to be real with you guys, it's better to hear from the aftermath, what's gonna happen, because we don't know what the pink sauce could cause, whether it may possibly give you immediate diarrhea or vomiting. Because I'm not willing to take the risk, you guys, honestly. And it like TikTok does so much. Like, if it weren't for TikTok, I guarantee you that no one would even recommend it. But it's at the same time it's so popular. Like, it doesn't even look good in my opinion. It's honestly up to personal preference. But it's like if it weren't for TikTok, this wouldn't have became what it is right now. It wouldn't have grown into a huge advertisement. And it just does not, honestly, like I said, it does not blend well with meat in my opinion. I always thought it worked well with candy or ice cream or any kind of delicacy besides like fried stuff or meat or red meat. Like it doesn't look like that kind of flavor. But honestly, again, this is not something that would be worth your while. And I don't want to come across as like a hater or like someone who doesn't know any better. But it just seems very strange to me. Like because I wouldn't because the only way I even try something unless I actually hear actual reviews from actual customers, because I want to hear from the actual people who actually ate anything that involves pink sauce and hear their honest opinion, because it doesn't seem like we're not really getting full details as to how the pink sauce is being tested, or how the pink sauce is being consumed, or what it might what are the causes of the pink sauce, if you guys get what I mean. Because this is not something I would be reckless about. For you guys, I can't really decide for like your life decisions. It all determines based on your your like all your entire mind process, how you thoroughly look at it, whether it looks good to you or not. But again, this is just for a health and this is just simply an health and safety issue. This is because like you always want to take precaution before you try something, because that's why they only let people who are willing to take the risk, who are willing to actually be a victim of the circumstance, if you guys get what I mean. I'm not willing to be that person. I would rather wait for someone who's willing to take part in the circumstance to hear their honest opinions. Then maybe it's worth willing to give a try. But overall, I would not recommend this because I don't know if these people are professional, if they even have the really real actual good like experience at even making this kind of product, whether it's making ingredients involving like food products or hair lotion, whatever they're capable of. But there's just because someone was able to invent something does not mean they are trustworthy. And you should always make sure to give second thoughts before even taking the chance to consuming it and putting your body at risk. And that's all that matters to you guys. But for my sake, I wouldn't be willing to give it a try because I'm more of an independent person and my health comes first before anything. And the same should apply to you guys. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content late in the future. Be sure to check the notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.